All right, I wanted to make sure that this was all up and running. I'm going to give everything just a couple minutes in case anybody does jump in. I'm a little early, but it's my first time doing this and doing it live, and this whole setup is all new to me. So we'll wait until one or two after. Okay, here we are. I noticed I had music on that other scene, so uh, there we go. All right, first of all, thank you to everyone that signed up. We can sign up until 6:30 tomorrow morning. So if you've been kind of on the fence or you got a buddy that wants to jump in, they can sign up until 6:30 tomorrow morning. That's 6:30 a.m. We're gonna do a quick recap. Um, Launch at any of the county approved launch areas, and we'll go over that. You can move. All of these are pretty close. I mean, you could go from one point to another in less than a half hour by vehicle. So, use that to your advantage. If, one lake isn't working out, you got four to choose from. So that's kind of fun there. Payout will be top 10%. I'll give. I'll post up what those percentages would be based on uh, the number of people that we have signed up. I'll post that up in the morning, and obviously that'll change if we get some late entries there. Boat permits, I know that's been a big thing. I always have them because I live in Jackson County and I use my boats out there a lot. I think that is keeping some people away, and I don't really know anything to do about that. I mean, it's that's kind of the one requirement that the county did put on us, was that everyone has to have their boat permit, and they're not going to make any special arrangements for this. So just make sure you have that permit. I put a post up earlier. I've been stopped for boat permits 2 or 3 times in the last month, and at a completely other lake this weekend, I did get checked for my fishing permit. So, every angler is responsible for their own permits and everything. So just make sure you've got it with you. Speaking from experience, they are checking quite a bit, especially with the lakes being as slow as they are right now. Going to have not near as many recreational boaters out as, even a couple weeks ago. Um, Safety is a big thing. The air temp's going to be pretty cold, high 40s when we get out there. Um, so plan for that. I don't know what water temps are. I haven't been out on either of the lakes this week, unfortunately. So plan for that. Bring layers. It's a good idea to bring a change of clothes and a dry bag in case you do go over. Then you can get out of those wet clothes quick. PFD is at all times. We're following the KBF rule book, from the get go, and that is anytime you're actively participating. So you're fishing, you're paddling, anything that PFD needs to be on. You can take it off to take a layer off or add a layer or whatever. Stop fishing, take the PFD off, do whatever you need on your clothes. Put the PFD back on, then you can resume fishing. We do want to be safe, and the cold air is a factor. Launch points, and this did get brought up. So we're doing first launch at 7 and lines in at 7:30. Some of the lake access points won't be open until 8 o'clock. So if you're looking at Prairie Lee, and another angler just sent me a message about this and called the rangers to confirm that they open that at 8 a.m. The website, the MDC website, says 4 a.m. I called MDC and they're going to update that to say 8 a.m. because it's actually the county that does it. So the county says 8. Sailboat Cove is also 8. And the road that gets to Liggett Cove might be locked. I don't know what time they open that one. So if you are, I'll just go through lake by lake. The Blue Springs access areas are all accessible. So that is in the northwest, the auxiliary ramp and the main marina, kind of to the west side, and then on the east side, that access that's just off Woods Chapel Road. Those are all open all the time. On Jacomo, the marina is open. The south launch area is open. Liggett Cove might be closed until 8. And then Sailboat Cove is closed until 8. And then Prairie Lee opens at 8. Longview, I don't really know. I need to check on that. I've still not been to Longview. It's been a busy month. I wanted to go check out all of the launch places beforehand, but did not quite get that done. So, if anything, it sounds like they all open at 8 if any of them are closed. I know that eats an hour in, but for this, it's already been set to start at 7. For the ongoing events, I'll take that into consideration. Make it more fair. We'll probably just have first launch at 8 and then lines in at 8:30. But I want to hear from everybody after this is done. Do you want to give up that morning sunrise bite just to make it fair for a couple more access points? It's probably something good to discuss after this. All right, so with that, we've got the weather. It's going to be pretty chilly in the morning. We launch at 7, so it's going to be, 48, 46 degrees there. Going to be a nice, mild day, not a lot of wind. I say nice, mild day for us on, out of the water, but not sure how the fish are going to like that. I know a lot of people like to fish for wind, and we will see, but we'll all be fishing the same conditions. And other than that, we'll go ahead. I will generate. I'm just going to go to this random string generator. Going to generate a 3-character random string right here. 3AG. I'm going to pop over, and that is going to be, oh, hold on. I logged into this yesterday. Yeah, that's what happened. I did not switch, just so you guys can see. Okay, so sorry about that. Here's the weather. Really nice and mild for us. Good comfortable weather for humans. And then here is the random string generator. This is the string it generated, 3AG. I know that's small. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. And here's the timestamp, just so you all know when that was generated. And this is UTC, so do a -6 on that 2100. And we're going to edit tournament just so we're all above board here. And come down to the identifier. And, oh, all right, 3AG. That is the one I had just put in. So there we go. That's your identifier. My number's in the app, So in Tourney X, if there's any issues or any questions, feel free to call or text. Um, I will be. I will probably be at the Giacomo Marina. So beforehand, before launch time, I'll be up kind of in the sailboat area up there. If you've done any of the boat tournaments on Giacomo, kind of where those guys gather before they go out, I'll hang out there until first launch, and then I'll go down. I will be fishing because I love to fish, but I don't think it's fair given, doing the tournament director stuff. Um, so if I were to get into one of those money slots, it would be like I weren't there. So if I come in second place or third place, if I come in second, whoever's third will actually get the prize for second, and so on. Um, I can see how there's a big conflict, especially since it's just me. Now, if I had a couple other people that wanted to help out going forward, if we had, say, 3 people that were going to act as like a tournament director team, I think that would be more fair to actually compete like that. But for this time, I just want to fish. I want to see stuff happen around here that's close by for us in Kansas City, that's easier to get to. And that's nothing against the other tournament trails because they are awesome. My schedule is just so booked that it's been hard to get down to do those. Um, Otherwise, I think we're all set. I'm excited for tomorrow. Um, Last I checked, I think we've got 5 or 6 anglers. I'll double check that again, and then, like I said, I will generate the prize payout. I just wrote a program that will spit it out based on everything. I did set the lowest prize to be. Um, Let me double check that, but I think I have the lowest prize will be equal to the entry fee. So in this case, lowest prize would be the 20, well, not $20 because I've got to take out the Tourney X fees. I think it ends up $14 as the lowest prize, and then we're going to do top 10% of based on number of entrants. So if we had, just top 10% is how it will work out. Once again, any questions? My number's in the app, so go ahead and message me. And thank you all for signing up. And I hope it goes great. And I hope to do a whole bunch of these next year. So see you all on the water.